Ray and Simba are brothers. They had spent their whole lives in the circus.
ADI ran a campaign across South America, and as a result of it, several countries began banning the use of animals in circuses. The circuses in Peru simply defied the law because they didn't think anyone would come and take the animals. We began tracking down every single circus in Peru. It brought us to a town high in the Andes Mountains, and that's where we met Ray and Simba. We thought we were going to get lots of support from the police and the officials, but they just stood back, and we were surrounded by maybe 50, 60 people trying to stop us take these lions. But finally we got them out of their hands into our truck, and we were able to make our way across the Andes.
Starting their new life. We rescued them on my birthday, so that was really the best present I could have had.
It was between 19 and 22-hour drive. We kept going all night, and we drove through sleet and snow and hail and rain. And I remember peeking in, and they were just snuggled up together, and they fluffed up their mates. So they were huge, and they were just keeping each other warm in there. We were able to make our way across the Andes back to Lima and our temporary rescue unit.
And then there's a whole process of export and import procedures. We have to get permits. We have to vaccinate them, which took us a couple of years.
Finally getting them ready to go to Africa, we had 33 lions all on the same flight. We redesigned the cages so even for that journey they could see and smell each other throughout. We're in the flight with them, so we give them treats, a bit like the people on aircraft who give you a bag of peanuts to stop you getting angry.
One of the most fascinating things, which we both love, I think probably some of the pilots haven't loved it so much, they all respond to the changes in air pressure. So when you're going up and down, they all roar together. When they landed in Africa,
all 33 lions were all roaring together.
It was the most moving thing. They're reassuring each other, they're checking whether everyone's okay.
For Simba and Ray, you could sense they knew they were home. Whether it was the sights, the sounds, the smells, they were home.
Hey guys.
They marched up the habitat through the undergrowth and everything. They completely embraced it.
Every single lion roars as the sun's going down, and then again in the morning as the sun's starting to rise. And it really means a lot to them. It's like they have a community. This is their home. A year or so ago, Ray got sick.
He was in hospital a long time. It was almost a month. They'd never been apart.
And you could see Simba was lonely, pacing around, looking, where is he? Where is my brother? When they reunited, it was incredible.
It's one of the most joyous things I've ever seen was when we reunited those boys. Simba literally skipped with these bandy, distorted, arthritic legs.
He literally skipped with joy. He was like a kitten. He was bouncing around him, just to say hello.
It takes years to get the laws that lead to saving animals like Simba and Ray. It's so against all odds that these two lions in a tiny cage high up in the Andes Mountains in Peru, that they would somehow get home to Africa. It makes you think miracles can happen.